All right, we are back with this cycling all-in cycling Grixis list. Um, it's pretty all right. We have plenty of good things to work with. Um, yeah, lost round one to just a really tough deck. Um, yeah, we're just gonna hop in. I just realized there's 41 cards in this list. I do think that should be in. Um, I'll drop a final reward. I think that's fine. There we go. I don't think we need 3 final rewards in this deck, really. Um, and then if like there's just a bunch of big fat creatures, then I'll probably bring the other one in and trade it out for something that wasn't as good in the matchup. We'll find out. Why does that do that? Okay. This is pretty alright. We are going to be playing this just as a tapped island at this point, with Drakehaven and Trial of Knowledge available to us. It just makes more sense. Okay, so that's a red source. That's actually really good for us here. You can play Drakehaven on turn 3. Cycle Ceradon, get a Drake. And possibly play something else. And he's not being aggressive here. So we'll actually have a good chance here. And then Trial of Knowledge the turn after will be excellent. Wow. Better have a 3-drop or he's going to be in trouble. Okay. This could be good too. It kind of makes him not want to attack as much. And I can still do this next turn if I want to. Yeah, that seems fine. Giant spider. So he could attack with Hooded Brawler. If he does, I will block. If he exerts it, yeah, that's a fine block for me. I'm not really worried about the giant spider. Or do I just take 5? I can just take 5. It doesn't do anything to me next turn. Okay. So first things first, we'll cycle this. I don't need double blue, so that's fine. That's a little frustrating. I'll discard like decision paralysis here. If he blocks, okay, he doesn't. That's fine. I get in for free damage and pass. I'd rather not cycle this if I get the choice. This is an interesting situation that we're in. Because, like, I can just kill this over 2 turns. Vizier of the Menagerie. That's pretty good. If he's just mono green, I'll be extremely impressed. He should just pass. Yeah. I'll just... Okay. So... I could just exile that before he can do any actual value with it. I guess first thing first, we're just going to go to combat. Like, he could block with both. And if he does that, then I can just final reward the Vizier and trade off. Okay, that's fine. So I can kill this. Most likely it's going to decision paralysis here. These two. Beginning of combat. Most likely. I don't have to be too aggressive. I don't know what he's thinking of so hard. Especially for 4 mana. If it was 3, it would be like a cartouche. You'd be like trying to put it here and fight this, I guess. So. Kudu. Sure. I'm assuming it's just going to go on itself. Uh-huh. Colorless open is interesting. All right. So I can play Scribe and cycle this. Getting another Drake. So I guess first we cycle this. See if we draw something useful. Useful is questionable, but it does. I could just cycle again, but I think getting the Scribe down is going to be a little bit more useful here. I might just. Should I just play this? 6th land. Lets me do this twice and make a Drake both times. Yeah, I think I probably should. No attacks here. I don't have a reason to. Oops, my bad. Thought I gave him priority already. Ooh. Creature died. Exiling doesn't do that. I could just kill the Hooded Brawler. Make a couple of Drakes. What I discard though? That's the thing. I'd be discarding a Trial and a Shimmer Scale Drake. That's pretty rough. I could just get rid of this with Final Reward and punch in with the 2 Drakes and the Merciless Javelineer. And then hopefully he blocks here, we trade off, and I play a Bone Picker. That seems pretty okay. And then my next turn can just be brutal. I can also Scribe to get the Final Reward back. Perfect. Yep. And now he's on his back foot because I have 7 in the air that he has to do something about. And I have a way to get back Final Reward to get rid of a flying blocker or a reacher. Yeah, he was off color, I have to assume. 7 cards in his hand, not being able to play anything is a little rough for him. If he is mono green, Final Rewards are going to be a big part of how this works. I also have a start to finish in the sideboard. That like I can discard this just to use the finish side was kind of the idea. Um, let's see. So Drake Haven obviously is really good in this matchup. Um, Wander and Death is just a keep. Trial is good. Both final rewards stay. Decision Paralysis I think is rather fine in this deck in particular. I could drop Unburden for start to finish I think, or I could drop Miyazu Mummy actually. Yeah, I'm gonna drop Mummy. Mummy's cool because it's a 2-mana way to activate the discard trigger effect on Drake Haven and Horror. Um, but he had a lot of just bigger creatures with big butts, so this isn't as useful. So yeah, we'll take that in. I don't think I need the third final reward. I don't think I need to thicken my deck up. This is okay. It's a little like light on colors, but I do have this to cycle. I'm on the draw. I have a Dune Beetle turn 2, which will block most of the stuff that he played besides the Hooded Brawler. So I'll just keep this. I'll check. I'll keep this in mind. This is a lot longer than I expected these games to go, though, or at least that game to go. Okay, so he's green black. Explains the land, but Dune Beetle should do some work here. Then can I have my turn? Okay, cool. So Javelineer could be possibly on time. So I get to play Dune Beetle on turn 2, almost guaranteed. I might even cast Unburden, but oh my god, now he's on double black. Oh my god, the opponent is probably not very happy right now. Ooh, that's a pretty good sideboard against Drake Haven. But it's not going to be good enough, I don't think. I think we're going to sneak underneath it. Turn 2 is a rough run anyway, though, to be fair. But he's not being aggressive, so this is fine. Oh man, I left my drink downstairs. Darn it. I might have to step downstairs briefly. Oh, not this turn. Okay, so now he's blue-black, so maybe he had a control deck as a side option. I'm not certain how to feel about that. But I'll punch in. Maybe I should have cycled this first. Because I'm going to cycle it either way. But I'm just going to hold up the mana, I guess, for now. No, he's just 3-color. He just only got 1 color last game. Wow. Well, I know at least I'm not going to get any hate from him for my mana base. So he put 1 in the graveyard and he's putting 2 on top. Okay, that's fine. Probably didn't have the green for this setup. He only has 4 cards in hand. But I really think I just need to cycle this and try to get somewhere. I probably should have done double swamp to mountain for Ceradons, but it's okay. Ugh. It's fine. He can't attack in. I could start just discarding things that I'm not going to be using to knock things down. Gravedigger for the that's pretty nifty. He pretty much just used that to draw into his cards faster. Like he just drew 2 this turn is what he effectively did. So that's rather nifty. But this is going to be a nice and slow game at this rate, so okay. Well, that thing I just said about it being nice and slow. I'm actually going to play the Pitless Vizier and have Illumination Possible up. Just pass. I just want to have an okay defense up. Yeah, now he's just probably just going to slam Colossopede, I assume. Yep, cool. So I did what I needed to. Now I'm in a weird spot where I just kind of want to, yeah. We're just going to pass the turn here. We're going to have Decision Paralysis, the 2 blockers that are an annoyance. Unless he plays something worse, which I just need to reduce if he plays something big. Naga Oracle. That's not big enough. Okay, that's a little bit of an annoyance. Because he's getting to filter his draws at this point, which is good for him. This is a completely opposite deck of what I faced game 1, so it lets me know where I'm at. I'm expecting to... Nope. Alright, so he has 2 things of gas. 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. Okay. So after the next 2 draws, he's going to have pretty dead cards in his hand. And he's seen Ceradon, so he's probably not going to do anything here. Okay. Another blue would be appreciated. There we go. Awesome. So, Drakehaven. And now I get to be aggressive here, which is nice. If that's all he does... Here I'll just be discarding Reduce. Yeah, I'll pay for it. That's fine. He can now give... Wow. I mean, I guess... Oh, it can only activate it as a sorcery, and he didn't. Okay, so that was... Unless he has bigger plans with this, that was pointless. He could have done that on his second main phase and killed this. But he didn't, so now he has to work a little bit harder to stop me. I kind of want to just use this to draw 2 cards if I get the chance. Like, if I feel like it's a big enough possibility. Yeah, much like that. Wow. Okay, so now he can just kill this on the spot. But if he did it properly, I mean, I guess he'd just have one. And that means I wouldn't be able to attack in with this as well this turn. Wow. Okay. Still not right. He could be fighting this instead. Same amount of mana. He's fighting it anyway. So I can hit him for 7 this turn by discarding a card. So I'm probably just going to Hieroglyphic Illumination, draw 2, hopefully hit a land and something that's worth discarding. 4, 5, 6, 7. Trial and Knowledge is interesting, actually, because that does both of what I need. Because I get to discard anyway. I get to hit a land for Merciless Javelinier. Because I get to pay for this one. Yeah. That's fine. I actually think I'm just going to cycle this now instead. That's fine. I'm just going to hold everything back because 3, 5, 6, 7. Yeah, I just want to. River Serpent's pretty good here at this point. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. So I can play this and use this if I want to. Wow. I definitely wasn't expecting that. Wow, really? It's really aggressive of him. Mainly because he only gets to kill one of these. And he... Wow. And never mind. He, Okay. Excellent. Excellent blocks. Wow. He's not very skilled. He's skilled enough to bother me, though. So... I guess I have to kill one of these. I think this could be more problematic to me. And I'll just play this so that I can get a final reward back. I go to 6, which is fine. I'm going to start getting in here. He has to have a 4 mana removal spell. Like, use these to kill a Drake or to kill this. And then he has to have a 4 mana 2 card removal spell. So I feel rather safe about this. I don't feel like I'm in great... Okay, wow. Holy... Sure, just lay it on me, buddy. Okay, so he kills a Drake, gets 2 snakes, attacks with these. I could just take... Oh, no, I can't take 5. I can... Yeah, that's fine. That's unreasonable. Like, him just slamming a Hapatra down out of nowhere. Sure. Yeah, this has to chump Colossipede. I'll just take 2, go to 4. So this can block and sack to get the final reward. Um, this is close, but we'll pass here. Thank God this isn't just a sorcery speed. That's fine. You can put it on like a snake, make another snake. Or you put it on it and make a snake. It doesn't matter. That's pretty gross. There's not much I can do. But it shows that he has nothing for combat here, so he's just going to be diving in with most likely everything. That's all he attacks with. Okay. Sure. That's rather easy blocks. They go in my favor. Lets me make a couple more drakes with my life clock. Can I block, please? Thank you. So that's an easy block. This is gonna happen. I could take 1, but I think I'll take 1. Sack. Could get on Burden, make him discard his cards, but I think final reward is just the actual choice here. So that's fine. I take 1, go to 2. I can kill the beetle. Now. There's just no reason for me not to. There's no way for me to live, but having him make a bad choice of combat. Which, he's made plenty of bad choices. Might as well let him try to make some more. Kudu. Sure. Yep. Okay. So Trespass's Curse is really annoying. Unfortunately, I just don't have anything for it. Reduce didn't come in handy there. That's because he changed decks entirely. So I think I will take out the reduce there. Um, I'll bring in the other final reward at that point. Like I could bring in Lord of the Accursed. No, I don't have any zombies. Right. Like yeah, no, that's fine. We'll just ship this back and just be a little bit better here. Um, this is a hand I don't think I can keep. It just doesn't have any play. Okay, this is much better. I get to I do want that most likely. And I'm just gonna cycle this Ceradon. Gets me a card deeper. I get to change this into a 5-mana removal spell, which is fine. I'm just gonna pop it. Ooh. Discard the mountain, see if I can get something better. Perfect. Depending on what he plays here, I could play Wasteland Scorpion. Depends. Okay, well. Do I still just play it? Yeah, probably. This card is so fucking annoying. Like, it's not good. It's just fine in this perfect situation. Okay. I'm just going to play Bone Picker and then throw a Cartouche on it next turn. Having a 4/3 flying Death Touch Lifelink Flyer seems pretty good. Because I have this can just block this. I'm happy with that. Only if he exerts it, though. Giant Spider, fine. That makes my Cartouche even better. Wow. That's just free. That's just free here. I'm probably just going to play this Canyon Slaw. Just to make sure I can play Final Reward next turn. Yeah, 4/3 lifelink is pretty big business when it comes to this card. So yeah, we'll just play this and have Final Reward available next turn. Like if he just kills this, that's a problem. But he hasn't played any actual removal yet. Colossal Bead, sure. I just get to Final Reward it away and gain 4 more life. Okay. Card to discard. Okay, sure, you can make it back into a 3/2. Can still punch through a giant spider easy enough. If I had a land, I can just Javelineer and discard this, and it would be cool. He is. That's all he's doing. Did he has to have like Splendid Agony or something? Which, if that's the case, it's a very slow game for him. Cartouche of Strength. Okay, we trade. You wasted that land for no reason. So that's cool. And there's a land. I don't have to discard this turn. I can discard next turn and make it to where whatever he has can't block and punch in. And then I have this for usage. Unless he just kills this. I'd rather him not do that. Okay, that's cool. Yeah, I can just kill that slowly. Yeah. So I have 8 lands out of 24, so 66% chance to draw not land. Decimeter Beetle, sure. Just add another one to it. That'd be hilarious. Yeah. Okay, that makes it pretty much useless here. I can kill that. You just... Ooh. That's just even better for me. Because they don't attack next turn. If he plays a creature, I can just make it to where it can't block. Sure. Remove a counter from that. Sure. That's fine. I can make it to where that can't block. He goes to 3. We'll cycle this first. See if I can get something better. He got something better, but we're gonna do this first. I guess I could have just used the Unburden to make that not block, and then I've drawn this next turn. But I think I'm pretty okay at this point. He's at 3. He can make this a 3-1 by attacking with Decimator Beetle minimally. Okay, he needed to draw a creature that turn, is what that really ended up needing to happen. So yeah, I go to 24, and then I can start making my way back. It's unfortunate that he's just gonna lose due to time restrictions. Ooh, getting aggressive. I guess maybe he just saw that he had lost already. He just turned that around too. Like, he needed to leave 3 creatures back. He couldn't have gotten that aggressive, which is unfortunate for him. But either way, okay, even if he left his back, I would draw 2 cards. Getting a Vizier and a Scribe. He'd hit me again pretty hard. And then I'd draw an island. Discard. I could just discard 3 cards. Make 3 things unable to block and kill him, most likely. So. Alright, either way, that was round 2. Sorry for the small delay between round 1 and round 2. But I'll be back with you in round 3 in just a moment.